Hello, and this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you for live broadcast number what? 115. That's right, number 115. Just want to let you know that I have decided to do two broadcasts today, one now and one another one at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Please check your time zones because we have people that come visit these broadcasts such as mine all over the world on all sides. So for those that's here from all over the world, thank you so much for being here. Okay. I want to first thank the little one that I care so much for. You heard me mention every live broadcast. Kayla. Kayla, how you doing, sweetie? I know that she's here. She's always watching me. I don't want to also want to thank my special one that's in Tennessee, that's also in the Billion Coin, that always watches me faithful. Thank you so much, dear. Love you so much, and I love everyone in TBC. I can't express upon you the awesome feeling I have to have so many good people in our organization. But I want to thank first and foremost. I want to first thank our admin for having this opportunity for us. I want to give kudos to tech support for working so hard for all those technical issues behind the scenes, because we're moving forward in TBC. And, like my brother Randy Woodson said, we're looking out for some more blogs that's coming out possibly this week. I highly recommend that quite a few of you people out there that's listeners have Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. Those three cryptocurrencies. I'm going to go to Coin Market Cap just to show you those particular cryptocurrencies so you'll know exactly, okay, what I'm speaking of for those that don't understand. Okay. All right. So right now I'm trying to get my iPad to show exactly who's here today, because I'm showing 6 viewers. I know of the ones that's not on the chat. I know who those people are that's seeing me today, but I'm not sure who else. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Let me see if this will tell me exactly what's going on here. Okay, let's see. The channel. Just bear with me just a moment, please. Okay, here we go. I got it. All right. Okay. All right, let's see who's here. Okay, great. Wow. Bitcoin Scott, look like you're the first one on my chat. Thank you so much, brother, from California. Juzanne, these are some of the people who always support me that's on the live chat. From New Zealand, thank you so much for being here. Henry Langford, thank you so much, brother, for being here. Serene's the TBC Prayer War. God bless you, and thank you so much for all the great information you give us in your live broadcast as well. Christina Tagway from Canada, thank you so much for being here, sister. Gerard Windsor, I call my genius from the UK. Thank you, brother, for being here. Such an awesome live broadcaster with so much knowledge, Gerard Windsor, that is. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. Okay, and again, like I said, I'm gonna have 2 live broadcasts. I hope that as many as you can be at the second live broadcast later today, because I realize there's a lap in time zone. So it could be morning for some people, it could be afternoon for some people, and it could be night for some people. For those, it's at night. If you're sleeping, by the time I do my 8:30 live broadcast on my time zone, I fully understand. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna go to our blog first. Let's do that first, because you all should see what has happened in our blog. And we know that I just went straight. I saw this great video by my sister and brother in South Africa. These are people that I know very well. They are very great Marion Murphy and her son. I met her husband. I met her mother. I met different people in their family. They are great, wholesome people, and they got a video. I saw this video when I knew that James has been working on buying a car with 100% of TBC, and he bought this earlier model Audi. And it doesn't matter what year it is. The fact that you did get this, that you spent what? All TBC, no cash, all TBC, proving that the value of money is there in our wallets. This is a perfect example of testimony. Now, I'm not going to play this because I know that those that are in TBC, they can go to the blog.thebillioncoin.info. I'm going to say that again, blog.thebillioncoin.info. And you can play this video for those that haven't seen it. I know that the people here on this live broadcast have seen this, but I'm talking to people who may be watching this without being. See, I know I have people outside. I know of people that's watching this outside our chat, that's watching this live video, and so I want to make sure, or who may go back and watch it later, make sure that you watch this video. This is an awesome, awesome testimony. That down the bottom it said the only thing holding you back from negotiating your own deals is using TBC is you. Our admin want us to go out and start negotiating our own deals. Not everybody's going to see the Billion Coin for what it is. Some people don't have that type of vision. But there are some people that have heard of the cryptocurrency called Bitcoin, which I will talk a little bit about today. Okay? So please go back and watch this. This was, to my understanding, was the only new blog today. Okay? All right. So let's go to on marketcap.com. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin right here. Number one. This was what I call the granddaddy of all cryptocurrencies, called digital currency. For those that don't know what cryptocurrency it is digital currency that's produced by a multitude of computer servers. All right. Price is at $6,372.69 presently. All right. This is Ethereum, and this is Litecoin. All right. Litecoin is at only $78.74 per coin. Ethereum is only $450.42 per coin. And mind you, our coin is really up there, about $8.2 million per coin. Okay. But I want people to be prepared for a blog that will be coming out that's talked about those that may have some Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. This was passed down from us, from me also, from Randy to me, and to others, that there's going to be something see. Let me explain something to you all. Our admin is very cognizant that we have to start producing cash flow. And so they're doing everything they can to try to see cash flow coming to us, particularly starting in our households. Because I stated yesterday that the reason that is because we have two things that we're talking about. We're talking about our mission and making sure that we try to make sure we get rid of poverty for those individuals in poverty worldwide. But there are also things that, how are we to do that when we don't know exactly how, if we're not actually experiencing cash flow for us? If we want to start producing cash flow for others out there in poverty, it has to start first with us. So we can be an example for those that are in poverty. Okay? So Bitcoin, Ethereum, and number 6 being Litecoin. Now, as you can see, there are several other market-based cryptocurrencies. Okay? Oh, it's a whole lot of them. Whole lot. Just go on and on and on. On and on. And you just go to the next page. It's like 1,500 of them. I study all these because I want to know what's going on the market side as well as are the abundant side, which is the billion coin. But be prepared, okay? There should be a blog coming out soon. And you probably say, why would Stephen talk about that? Because I listen and I read between the lines of what's going on in our blog. See, if we become students of the blog, you'll start seeing little indicators of what our admin is trying to convey to us. And I want to let admin know I read you loud and clear. I see exactly what you're sending through the blogs. Because people, oh, what's going to happen after we migrate? Why don't you ask yourselves, what are we going to do after migration? That's what we should be asking the question, not what admin is going to do, not what our administrator is going to do, is what we should be doing. So let's be mindful of that. Let us be examples for many out there. Because because I've had cash flow before. There's some people on this live broadcast that done had cash flow before. So let's make sure that we are producing cash flow. Now, let me go to something right here a minute. Let me just go here a minute. That's their video, and I want to go here and put let's look at our fast start. And a lot of us have seen this, okay? But you got to ask yourself, where are you in this fast? Where are you in this? This is our system from A to Z, from beginning to end. What do we do? The first thing we do, we give out what? Receive the free gift. That's what? 25,000 cookies, not crinkles. We used to do that. They're cookies. But because of our 500% bonus that will end on the 21st, the last day of our promotion, that's 125,000 cookies worth over and on the TBC side being what? $40,000. All right. Complete the Crinkle Cash profile. Pass the send button test. Now for me, and I have expressed this before, I would probably say pay the $10 admin fee first before you even get to that send button test. Because the send button test leads to the TBC 009.wallet. So for me, I would say pay the $10 fee to be the third indicator here. Then send button test, then set up new wallet. Now, I don't know if the admin meant to go through this format, but for me, I want to make sure that every single body pay that $10 fee for that Crinkle Cash back office, because that pays for what? The TBC Wallet 009 wallet lifetime fee, $10 fee for a 2-for-1 deal. So if someone don't happen to have Crinkle Cash, I can imagine one would not, but those that don't, they have to pay that one-time lifetime $10 fee for that 009.net wallet. Okay? And this is where it gets, that shouldn't be so comprehensive. Set up your YouTube broadcast. Now, listen, I've done at least 2 videos on my YouTube channel on how to do that. All right? Now, if you have a Gmail account, you already have a YouTube channel. A lot of people don't realize that. All right? Schedule a 30-minute broadcast inside your Crinkle Cash back office. How many people are really going through this step by step by step? Because if our leaders here are not doing it, how do you expect our team and the people you bring into our community to do it? Lead by what? Example. So you got to ask yourself, where are you on this system? Have you given it to members of your have you gotten your members of your household involved Do they have a Clear Cash back office? Do they have a TBC wallet? Have they signed up at the billioncoin.info website? Have they signed up? See, this is the system. This is the system. All right. All right. So let me come out of this a minute. Talk to y'all just a minute. All right. All right. Now, keep in mind for those that you're doing transactions with, are they trusted sellers? Have they paid that $10 fee? You're not a trusted seller unless you pay that $10 fee. Transactions are done from one trusted seller to another trusted seller. Transaction to transaction from one trusted seller to the other trusted seller. That's how it's done. I had a person on my team overseas that's, I'm praying this person doesn't get suspended. Doing like $5,000 and $6,000 transactions on my team, they should know better because I've instructed them. But some people will not follow instructions. They want to go ahead and do things their way. I tell them, if you're doing something up to if you're doing $1,000 or more, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to notify by email commissioner at thebillioncoin.info. That person's supposed to know and approve before you start sending those type of bigger type transactions. I'm telling you, some people have to realize you got to follow the system. I was just a little upset about that. I explained to this person that's on my team that happens to be in Africa, do not do a transaction over $1,000 unless you let them know the commissioner know. And they're doing $5,000 and $6,000 per you're not even supposed to go over $4,000 a day in a transaction. Wow. Wow. It's amazing. No matter you instruct people the right way, they still got their own agenda. That person is setting up to get themselves to get suspended. They want to get suspended as soon as they get migrated. As soon as the person migrated, they're doing $5,000 and $6,000 per trade. Talking about how bad the people are suffering over there in Africa. Don't you think I know that? This person doesn't live over there. This person travels over there. How can this person, when they see it, oh, I'm going to see it. Randy not going to see it. We're going to see some of the famine, some of the heartache people experiencing over there in poverty. But that's not the way to just put that money in their wallet if they're not using that wallet for a purpose. If you just transact and put it in people's wallets, and then on top of that, the person's not getting money back from having purchased. They're just transferring the money into. Come on. Then they not tell us that is a sign of discounting? So, yes, I get a little perturbed that a person on my team will be transferring that kind of money to another wallet and not even that person's not even purchasing it, thinking that they're helping the person out when they're discounting the coin. So I'm telling you, that is not the way to do things. Follow the system. Plain and simple. Follow the system. You cannot do transaction that large without getting approval of the commissioner. You don't do the transaction and then contact the commissioner. No, you contact the commissioner first, then get the approval, then do the transaction. They have to have information about that, what a transaction you're going to make before they do it. See, they're making sure, tech support and admin is making sure that we do things the right way on this particular blockchain network. Of all the heartache and problems we had, it was because people were not paying attention and doing the right thing this time last year in the TBC 004.net wallet. We're not going through that same song and dance we went to last year. They have built automated networks into the system. They have done for the migration purpose. Their system is faster than any market-based cryptocurrency right now in transacting. And we're not paying nothing for our transactions. When you're doing, every time you do a transaction on the market-based side, you're paying a processing fee, which is called a mining fee. So let's do things, please. Let's be mindful and do things the correct way, folks. Please, let's do that. All right? See, it doesn't matter how much you lead the right and give the right information and get people to do things the proper way. But no matter what you do to help people, some people are just going to do what they want to do. And they're going to suffer the consequences of the fate of our TBC administration. All I can do is walk them through the system, give them the information, give them encouragement. See, if the person is doing broadcasting or listen to other people broadcast, there's several on this live broadcast, you'll be incredibly what? Knowledgeable. If you become a student of the TBC blog, you'll be incredibly sharp. Okay? So my half an hour is about up already. But I want to just look like Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. Jack Don Bolado. Oh, thank you so much for being here. People don't always see. Whoa! Nicole, Drink Common Investments. Oh my goodness, from Italy. You know, I don't know what you did. Did you do a live broadcast last week? Because I don't think I got a notification that you did, and I don't know whether maybe you've been vacation or something. This person happened to do broadcasts in Italy, in Italian, English, and German. That's what they do. Okay, they actually do broadcasts during that time, doing those languages. So we got people out here doing broadcasts in different languages. We got to make sure that we get more people broadcasting out there in all type of languages. Okay. I hope that these people that's here, I got quite a few people here today for my live broadcast. I hope that we all can join together at 8:30. I don't know what it is overseas. I hope you can be at my 8:30 broadcast later today. It's about 5 hours from here. And even if it's late, try to be at that live broadcast. I appreciate it. Does anyone got any questions before I end my live broadcast? And for those that came later, when I stop, this is getting recorded so you can go back and listen. Please give me a thumbs up for the live broadcast. I appreciate it. Has anybody got any questions at all? Any questions at all? Thank you so much for y'all being here. It's an honor for y'all to be here with me and me be here for you. You can reach for those that my Facebook friends, you can reach me on Facebook if you got any questions about any issues and run it by me. I can give you my take on it because chances are my people on my team have experienced it and I have resolved it. But some things are what you call tech support questions you're asking me, and now those I cannot figure out. Okay, you have to get that to you got to go to the help desk on your CryptoCash back office and do a support ticket and get that to them. They will see it eventually. Trust me, they will. They'll usually send you an email notifying that they received your support ticket. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Everybody for being here. I'm gonna give you a little hint on what my next broadcast is gonna be, because y'all might want to be there for that one. And it's called what? Under construction. That's gonna be my model for my next live broadcast. Under construction. Yeah, I know what people think. Well, they know what that means, but how does it pertain to the Billion Coin? I'll explain it to you in my next broadcast in 5 hours. So I want to thank everybody for being here. It's always a blessing to be here, and I am mindful that there's late for some people here, but if you have time in your schedule, in your Sunday schedule, see, I happen to know that in maybe the Philippines and further in Australia and New Zealand, it's already Monday there. they're like 12 and 14 hours ahead of us here in the U.S., parts of the U.S. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. All right? Love that little Kayla. Love that person that's watching me in Tennessee. And I love everybody, all my friends and family in Tennessee, Florida, and here local. All right? Have a nice one. Bye-bye.